Now, I've probably been on this stage maybe more than 3 minutes, but less than 10. In order to fix this problem, I need to go back in time. We're going to go back in time just 9 minutes. Please keep your eye on the time on the phone just here. 17:46, 5, 4, 3. The phone goes back 9 minutes to 5:37.
No.
But not just on the judges' phones, on every phone in this audience. Kevin.
Oh my God! Look!
I want to make a short recording of this guy's performance. His name is Heydon, and he did actually a pretty cool trick. So I just want to show you a part of his performance. It's not the whole thing. The card trick, I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing on the trick he does with his phone. He reverses time. I'm showing you this because I actually made, you might already know, I actually made something, a gadget here that you could use. I know a lot of people were asking, how did he do his trick and how can I do that? Now what I'm thinking of doing is ripping a card up and then putting it back together. And basically how I do that is, when I take my phone out to show them the time, I'll do that with my right hand, and on my left hand I'll have the deck. When I take my phone out, I'm gonna have the card on top of my phone and then just put it right on top.
Just one more thing for me. I want you to take out your phones, if you have one with you. I just place some screen down on the table.
Okay, that's important. When you ask people to take out their phones, you want to make sure nobody's looking at the phone. You want to make sure nobody can see the actual time. So when you're doing this trick, make sure you tell them, screen down on the table. And then before the magic trick, tell them, phones away, I'm doing a magic trick, nobody on their cell phone. Because that is pretty rude. So make sure all the phones are in their pockets. And then you just tell them, place it face down. You don't want them to look at their phone. I know that's kind of an instinct for people when they take their phone out of their pocket. The first thing they want to do is look at their screen. Try not to let them do that. I don't think they will.
Now, I've probably been on this stage maybe more than 3 minutes, but less than 10. In order to fix this problem, I need to go back in time.
Now, I think that if you rip something up in front of somebody, which I'm not actually going to rip up the card, that's another trick I'm doing. So I'm kind of doing 3-in-1 tricks, where I'm hiding a piece somewhere, and I'm just going to make them think that I'm ripping it up. And then I'll magically make that disappear and then reappear, like, behind them or something. But what he said is you want to pick a number. You can do this with my gadget, with the lock pad, but I think 5 minutes is fine.
Amanda.
Because if you rip something up during a magic trick, you go back 5 minutes, it should be restored.
Can you please tell me a number higher than 3, but lower than 10?
9.
9. We're going to go back in time just 9 minutes.
Alright, you see, he touches his phone, and maybe he's turning it on. But I don't think so. He had his phone face down for a reason. It's because that phone is actually on. So when you do this trick, you want your phone to be on. You do that by going to the settings and changing the timeout, the screen timeout, to the max, so that you have your phone ready to go. With the lock pad, you can go back up to 10 minutes, which takes 10 seconds. But I think 5 minutes is fine. If you just do it normally, going back 5 minutes is totally fine, because if you rip up a card and restore it, it'll be within that time. But he has them pick. His app is set up differently than mine. His app is most likely set up to have the actual time shown, and then whatever number she picks, he has a button for it. So the way that he picks up the phone, it's not to show anybody, and you can't see the screen either.
9. We're going to go back in time.
So what he does is, right here, he hits something on it.
Please keep your eye on the time on the phone. Please keep your eye on the time on the phone. Please keep your eye on the time on the phone. Please keep your eye on the time on the phone.
Okay, now that's English time, I believe, right? My time is set up for the USA, so 1 p.m. You could turn off that. You just can't go beyond 12. That was important for me to set up. That's the time that we use here. So right here, he's showing the time. But when she said, what'd she say, 9 minutes?
9.
She said 9. We're gonna go back time, 9 minutes. he actually, that time right there is 9 minutes ahead. If you don't know, some people don't know this. That's how the trick is done. That phone is fake. Well, the phone's real, but what's shown on the screen is fake. That's not the real time. So, like, this program, you could do the same thing with the iPhone. So you set up the time. I can't do 17. I don't even know what time that is. 17? What is that, 5 o'clock? And then 46. I'm actually gonna do this to go back. It'll be easier. Okay, 5:46. I believe that's PM. And then you'll set the date. Say today's Tuesday, October 5th. Okay. And then you have this on your phone, and you tell them 5 minutes. We'll go back in time 5 minutes, and you tell them, watch the clock. And then you point to the clock, and then while you're pointing to the clock, use your thumb to tap the screen anywhere over here. If you tap here, you'll go back an hour. You don't want to do that. So tap here. And then watch the clock go down. And then you ask them to check their phone.
Phone just here. 17:46. 5, 4, 3. The phone goes back 9 minutes to 5:37.
What?
But not just on my phone. Can I?
Yeah. What? No.
But not just on the judges' phones. On every phone in this audience goes back to 5:30.
See? That's pretty cool. Look how all amazed they are. And I know it's a very simple trick. You need a gadget to do it. So I know a lot of people are asking, I want this gadget. What app did I use? How can I do it? So I did make something. You know, I'm not the greatest technician out there. I do not do programming for apps. I would like to in the future, but I have to learn some more coding. And I'm waiting for next year to do that because I need to see what happens once Flash goes away. Because this is using Flash. That's why you need a special browser to use this on your phone. The browser is called Puffin. If you don't know about that, watch my other video on a more in-depth video of how to do this.
7.
37! Oh my god!
Look!
Yes.
Look at that!
Yes.
All your phones say 5:37.
And then, of course, they're all amazed. Every phone, even Anson Deck. And then he does the other card trick. So he does, like, 2 or 3 tricks there. So, like I said in my other video, this is not the magic trick itself. This is a companion to assist you in a magic trick. So, like, it's a good idea to rip something up and restore it. There's a lot of tricks that would benefit from you going back in time. Alright, so if you have any more questions, let me know. Or check out my other video. I will have it suggested somewhere throughout the video. I'll have it linked. It's on my channel. Check the description. Check my channel. And remember, any questions, send a comment down below. Let me know.